cold glow of alien lamps painted the hall in silver fire. And there, bound by ribbons of light, stood Artyom, a human soldier, far from home. His hands were tied, not with chains, but with energy, painless, yet unbreakable. The air smelled of metal and distant storms. He was no longer a warrior of Earth. He was a prisoner of another world. But before this night ended, he would become something far more. You are to marry our queen. The words struck harder than any weapon. Artyom blinked, unsure if he'd heard correctly. Marry your queen? He whispered. This union will bring peace, the voice replied. Your species will survive because of it. But all Artyom felt was silence. The silence of disbelief, of a fate chosen for him. They led him through glowing corridors. The walls pulsed like living veins, humming with unseen energy. Each step echoed his heartbeat. Heavy, human, terrified. And then he saw her. In the center of a cathedral of light, she appeared, the queen of the luminari. Her skin shimmered like the surface of a star, her hair flowing in slow, liquid silver. Every being in the hall bowed before her. But her eyes were not alien. They held pain, loneliness, something almost human. She spoke softly, her voice like a melody wrapped in sorrow. You are human. And it seems, now you are my husband. A circle of crystal light rose around them. The chamber filled with whispers, words he could not understand. He was handed a glowing ring or something like it, a symbol of union. Put it on, and peace begins. He hesitated, but when their fingers touched, the world exploded in light. In that moment, time shattered. He saw her memories, her endless wars, her isolation, her crown of burden. And she saw the crash of his ship, the laughter of his crew, the burning sky over Earth. For one heartbeat, they were one soul, two beings bound across galaxies. When the light faded, the queen staggered slightly. Artyom caught her. Their eyes met, and in them something changed. She whispered, almost afraid. They said peace would be born of this bond, but they never said it would feel. After the ceremony, the hall emptied. Only the queen and Artyom remained. She stood beside him, silent, her glow dimmed. Are you all right? He asked quietly. She turned toward him. You ask, though you do not yet know what you are allowed to feel. Allowed? He repeated. In this world, she said, feelings are weakness. We are taught to command, not to care. Her voice trembled slightly. But you make me remember. Artyom stepped closer. Were you forced into this too? She didn't answer, but her silence spoke louder than any truth. For the first time, the queen looked fragile. Not a ruler, but a woman trapped by her own crown. Then, the air trembled. The walls pulsed red. She turned sharply. They're watching us, she whispered. The council is judging you. And if they decide I'm a threat? Artyom asked. Then they'll destroy you. He looked into her eyes. And you'll allow it? Her gaze hardened, fierce, defiant. I won't allow it. 3 words. Enough to ignite a rebellion. That night, she led him through secret corridors, to a chamber hidden behind living walls of crystal. Soft light bloomed around them, colors like dreams. This, she whispered, is the only place where I can be myself. Here, no guards, no eyes, only peace. Why show me this? He asked. Because we are bound, she said quietly. If you die, a part of me dies too. Artyom froze. He hadn't realized the bond was literal, emotional, physical, cosmic. Then I'll protect you, he said. You can't even protect yourself. He smiled faintly. Maybe not, but I'll try. Her expression softened, the mask of royalty cracked. For a heartbeat, there was only silence. Then she whispered, tomorrow, the council decides your fate. And you? He asked. I've already made my choice. The next day, the hall blazed with energy. The Council of Light convened beings of immense power. The human threatens our purity, they declared. He must be erased. The queen stepped forward. Her voice echoed like thunder. No, you will not touch him. Gasps filled the hall. To defy the council was death. But she didn't stop. He carries my essence now, my mind, my light. To destroy him is to destroy me. Artyom looked up at her, and for the first time, understood what love meant beyond fear. The council hesitated. Light flickered. The chamber pulsed with indecision. Finally, the eldest spoke. Then let the bond decide. If it is truth, it will endure. If it is weakness, it will break. The ground shook. Light encircled them both. Searing, blinding, alive. Their hearts synced. Memories collided. Every thought, every wound, every secret laid bare. When the storm cleared, they still stood hand in hand. Unbroken. Silence fell. And then the council bowed. The bond holds. The peace is real. The queen turned to Artyom, tears of light in her eyes. You did not break. Neither did you, he smiled. In that moment, the war between their species ended. But something greater began. Days turned into weeks. The human and the alien queen learned to live, not as ruler and captive, but as equals. She showed him her world of light. He taught her laughter, imperfection, and humanity. Sometimes, at night, they stood beneath alien stars, and she would whisper, "Do you miss Earth?" He'd nod. "But wherever you are," he'd say softly, "feels like home." The queen smiled, her glow warming the darkness. Then perhaps, we have both found what we were looking for. As the twin moons rose, he took her hand, and the light of their bond shimmered across the horizon like dawn. He came as a prisoner. He became a bridge. And in the heart of an alien queen, a human found the one thing the universe had forgotten: love. Sometimes peace is not written in treaties, but in hearts brave enough to love.